Let's just say there's a chair there, and sitting in there is your mother. And your mother is someone you love very much, but she has terminal cancer. And she's at home, and you're her carer, and her family, and you're looking after her. And she has terminal cancer. Now, we know that that's not physically catching. Now, there's two ways to do this. If you spend your 2 years looking after her and thinking about the cancer and feeling how sad it is and what a pity it is, and focusing on cancer, and that's very easy to do that when you've got someone you love dying of cancer, you need to understand that consciousness does not know the difference between her body and your body. There is no difference in consciousness. There is one human consciousness. We're all sparks of, you could say, developing individuality within that. Consciousness doesn't recognize any separation in humanity. So what you're focusing on with her, cancer, for many people becomes their cancer. Or with a sister with breast cancer, and the other sister, oh God, that's the most terrifying thing, my sister's got it. And they begin to focus on how much they don't want it, and begin to feel their breasts more and more, in case there's an early detection for lumps. And doing that, they're creating it. And fear is a very powerful creator. Mind knows all this, but mind doesn't say that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. Mind, the design of mind is to create what you focus on. It doesn't say this is not a good idea. It's not your friend, and it's not your enemy. It's what we use for creation. And so, if you were to have that, your mother there for 2 years and talk to her of all the wonderful times you've been together in life, and just don't even dwell on cancer, forget it. She's with you for a couple of years staying, and you're going to enjoy every moment of it. And you encourage her not to think about it and not talk about it. You could find so much love and joy between you that suddenly she's in remission. And such things happen. A man went to South Africa to die, very close, he'd got 2 weeks to die of terminal cancer. And he wanted to create a labyrinth. For years he'd wanted to create a labyrinth. Just simply, one with stones that you walk. And he knew the pattern and design. And he wanted to create an enormous one, like over an acre of ground. And he found the place to do it. And so he decided this is no more treatment, no more drugs. This is how he would die, creating his labyrinth. 20 years later, he was showing people how to walk on the labyrinth of love, as he called it, the healing labyrinth. And people were coming from around the world with cancer, and some of them went into remission just walking that, because the energy had become so powerful, our healing energy in that. It began with him. And so when you take your focus away from something, you cease giving it energy. So while you think about, oh my God, I don't want this. People pray for what they don't want. Don't let my father die. Don't means nothing. The focus becomes, my father died. So we get our words wrong. We don't say what we really intend to say. And so when we keep a focus, when you keep a focus on loving this mother, you might well have her there 4 years, and I hope you enjoy it. If you love her very much, that'd be wonderful. But that way, it is not catching. But focus on it emotionally, and it's highly contagious. I'm pretty sure when I say, in fact, I'm very sure when I say, when you, and if you can let go of emotional attachments, you'll be a healthier person, considerably healthier.